sometimes you go to a concert, you know, there's a band you've been really looking forward to seeing, and there's just something a bit off. It could be maybe the sound's a bit off, there's some sheep in the mix, or it could just be there's some obnoxious person, you know, constantly smashing into you, or could be someone talking really loudly over the ballads, but just those little things that really detract from a great concert experience. And I'm so pleased to say that Baroness has none of those. Baroness had no sound issues, no annoyances, no irritations. They had no blips in the musical performance, no weak songs in the set. They are a rare type of band, really, and yeah, they play. You can tell I'm almost speechless because I find it hard to really know what to say to justify this band. Quite frankly, they are exceptional. And quite frankly, they are one of the best, if not the best, metal band I've ever seen live. And I've seen bands such as Judas Priest, Queen's right before that, You Know What, Iron Maiden, quite a few others as well. You know, I've seen quite a lot of, you know, classic metal acts. And Baroness, I wouldn't say to put them to shame, no. But goddamn, do they know how to deliver a seriously amazing concert. I mean, usually in a set, you have the openers, awesome, middle, you know, some decent songs, but it's like, then towards the end in the encore, awesomeness. Here, I don't know where the middle sort of lull was, because it didn't seem to exist. I mean, we start with a song, Ogeechee Hymnal, I don't know, which is a lovely little instrumental from the Blue album. And if you want to know, they play 10 songs from Yellow and Green, 5 from the Blue, 1 from the Red. In fact, 6 from the Blue, sorry, 1 from the Red. And yeah, and then this leads into Take My Bones Away, March to the Seat at a Horse Called Golgotha as an opening. It's like, can you contemplate much of a better opening from any band you've seen live than those songs? I mean, Take My Bones Away, probably their best or second best song. March to the Sea, easily top 5. Horse Called Golgotha, easily top 5, my favourite on the Blue album. I mean, seriously, this set's just amazing. And I mean, they played everything I wanted to do. There wasn't a single song from Sea Lungs to Eula, Jake Leg, Sweetest Curse. As I said, I could literally name every single song. I do find it hard to know what to say. I mean, the band, they just went for it. You could tell they were enjoying it. You know, you get two types of bands I find when playing live, really. You get the bands who, you know, they deliver a great show. For example, I saw ZZ Top at this absolutely fantastic concert. I'm not decrying them anywhere. Absolutely love that to death. Fantastic set and everything. But, you know, it's that concert, you didn't even know if they knew they were in Manchester. You know, they were just going through the motions. You just be living a professional, slick show. But Baroness, you could tell, you know, not only did they know where they were, you know, they genuinely loved the crowds there. You could just tell. And they just put every ounce of their heart and soul in that music, to the extent I could even see on, I've forgotten the names, sorry, of the lead guitarist, but I could literally see almost a puddle of sweat on his guitar from how much he was going at the thing. No one could doubt for a second that any of the 4 musicians there were not giving it their absolute all, their heart and soul, which I think is what music is all about. It's very clear. I don't think anyone could remotely accuse Baroness of saying, oh, they're doing it for the money, you know, for this or this. No, you can tell that they love their songs, they're proud of their music, and they just enjoy playing for people. And quite frankly, go and see them. I mean, if you don't know the band, check them out. I'd recommend starting with the Yellow and Green album. I mean, that album, The Light and Shade, and yes, that's something I want to talk about. The way they present the songs live. I mean, they definitely, some bands I've seen which have that sort of lighter and shade, you know, some softer bits, some heavier, they can go just all out heavy live, and sometimes you miss those delicacies, but Baroness, again, no, they keep the delicacies. I mean, when they go heavy, they go heavy. I mean, without question of doubt, they go bloody heavy. You know, Horse Called Golgotha, Sweetest Curse, the Gnashing, you know, heavy songs, and they go for. But in the softer songs like Cocainium, or like, Foolsong, or, something like that. They create those intricate delicacies, the moments of pure beauty and bliss in between the roaring heaviness and catchiness, just so perfectly. And I like the slight deviations, in fact in C Lungs, even though they had sort of a keyboard synth there, they chose not to have any of the sort of keyboard synth that you find in the studio album version on the yellow side of the yellow and green. And I found that interesting. I'm a pretty cynical, pretty harsh critic of people. I find something to criticise, but I can't. There was nothing wrong with the sound, nothing wrong with the performance. There was just nothing wrong with the set. Usually, there's barely a concert gone by where I have not said, oh, they should have played this, should have played that, shouldn't have played that. Here, no. It was the perfect Baroness set. If I had to write my perfect set for Baroness, yeah, this would be it, quite honestly. It really would. And every song, before, as I said, I'm just repeating myself now. I think I'm probably going to just have to end this because, really, they're phenomenal. Check out Baroness if you haven't already. If you haven't seen them live, then just bloody well do so. If you're in the States, well, I'm sure they'll be there soon. When they come back to the UK, I expect every single one of you UK viewers to be there, because they are not a band to be missed. I hope they are going somewhere, because quite frankly they played quite a bloody small venue. I have to say the Manchester Club Academy, which I believe is below Academy 3 possibly, it's not small, it's not big, it's very, very small, and really I can't see any reason why they shouldn't be playing the Apollo or venues of that size, to be honest. They're fantastic, and I hope they do become one of the big names in metal, as they truly deserve to be. This has been the Album Man. Thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, check out Baroness, and as usual, long live rock and roll.